Ready.
All right, cool. Well, thank you for taking the time to do this interview. I'm relatively new to the band, just getting this opportunity to be able to talk to you, but from what I've heard from the brand new album, Devil May Care, I'm really enjoying what you guys do.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, not a problem. So, how did this new album come about?
What do you mean by come about?
Well, I mean, like, with the songwriting process, how did the album come to be?
Yeah, it was a really short time recording. Maybe you noticed it. Our last record was only 1 year ago, so and there wasn't any plan to release a new record this quick, but it happened. It just happened. We were on tour this year. For example, we've been on tour with the World Alive in Europe. And yeah, we wrote songs, and there comes one time when we realize, oh, okay, we have 10 songs, so just release an album because we can. And yeah, that's the thing about the new album. It's really spontaneous one, I would say.
And that's a great thing, too, because when you got that fire to be able to write music so quickly and with the band on the rise, I mean, it's good to capitalize on that situation.
Yeah. That's just because of our singer and guitarist Christoph, and he's also our producer. So he's got his own studio, and that's the thing with us. We can record whenever we want, whenever we got time, whenever we got new ideas, we can record. So that makes it so much easier for us, and we are so productive that we don't have to hire any producer or any studio. So that's mainly the main reason we are so quick with producing new music.
Yeah, that's definitely a great benefit to having someone in the band with their own studio, is being able to get that material out so quickly.
That's right. That's one of the main reason we are doing this much because of Christoph. And he's not only the producer, he's also the main songwriter. And yeah, so when he's got his ideas, he's just going to his studio and record something. And yeah, that's how the main the roots of the songs developed from his mind. So you know.
So how do you approach your parts when it comes to when you're playing along to the songs that he's writing?
Yeah, everyone has his own role, I guess. My part, for example, I write most of the lyrics. So I write a lot of lyrics without the music, and then Christoph came with a song, and I think, I got lyrics that could fit very well. So I give him the lyrics, and he's looking at, I can sing this, and this is maybe a good chorus, and so this is how I develop a song. And then comes Nico, our drummer, and he's putting his drums together, and that's how an Annisokay song is produced.
Oh, that's very cool, and it's great to see that the rest of the band also takes initiative for the songwriting as well, not just having to only worry about their own parts, but being able to contribute in other ways as well.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. And also the second guitarist, Philip, it doesn't matter if he's writing a guitar riff or maybe a bass line, so we are putting this stuff together, and then we got songs.
So when you say that the songs became spontaneously written quickly after the last album, which came out last year, did you have a lot of the lyrics in mind for the songwriting, or did you already have those songs and then tried to contribute them to the new songs?
It developed over the year, I guess. We in April or maybe in March, we wrote the first song of the new record called "What's Wrong," and this was a kind of our first real political or social critic song, because there's so much going on in the world and Germany as well. And we thought, it's time maybe to write something more than just a love song or more than just an emotional song about feelings. We have to write some social, critical songs, because that's our daily life is about politics. And so this song developed very quickly. We wrote this, and we really loved it. So we we did a music video as well, and it felt so good. We decided, yeah, let's do more of this. So we didn't try to write another emotional love and whatever songs. So yeah, that's the newest part of the record, if you can understand what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, and you know, it's definitely with the political climate that's going on right now. Right now is as good of time as any to be able to get your message out there.
Yeah, that's right. It's a crazy year. You know, it's there happened some really crazy things. We're talking about the Brexit. You know?
Oh yes.
Did you hear this?
Oh.
I don't know. You're American, or?
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Minnesota, which is one of the states in the United States.
Yeah, I know Minnesota.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, yeah, about the Brexit and now the US election. So this is really crazy, and yeah, it's maybe for us the right time to write political lyrics.
And what is the fan reception been for going in that style?
That's a good question. I guess our fans are really young. So I mean, we got most of the fans that are coming to our shows are teenagers, and maybe some of them don't like the new style. But that's really okay for us because we have to develop. I mean, you can't repeat yourself every time, and so with the third record, it's really important to develop yourself, to not repeat yourself, to doing something different. And if the people like it, it's perfect. And if they don't like it, we have to do this. So, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and you want to be proud of the music you're making, whether it's the actual music or the lyrics or the production. You want to be proud of the product that you're putting out there. And if you can put a good message out there behind it, you might as well.
Yeah, that's right.
So with the new album coming out tomorrow in just a few hours for you, it's again, I'm really enjoying the direction of where things are going here, and I really do appreciate the fact that it's showing more of what the world is like in 2016. Do you see that continuing for new songs to be going in that direction?
I don't know at the moment. As I said, it's our third record. Three records are really much for a little band like us. And I guess now we are taking some time. We hope that this album it's gonna be a good success. If you know what I mean. We want to tour. Actually, we're going on tour next week with a German band called Eskimo Callboy. You know them?
Oh yes.
Yeah, and we're playing with them a really, really good European show tour. On every show there will be literally 1,000 people, so it's a really, really big one for us, and we are glad to come to go on the road, go out, and maybe next year we're going on a tour by our own, and then we hope we can play lots of festivals. And we don't think about new music at the moment. We're really, really done with recording and done with music videos. We did 2 music videos in the last few weeks. It was really exhausting. But we're really, really proud of them. It's for the songs Loud and Blind Lane, but it was an exhausting time. It was really stressful, and so now we are really ready to play shows again, and we are really looking forward to go on the road.
Yeah, that's definitely a great thing to hear too. I mean, with being able to put out 3 albums so relatively quickly, I mean, it's good to be able to focus on touring and being able to promote those songs and still be proud of those live.
Yeah, I mean, that's the main reason we are doing music, to play live. That's things we are addicted of, to play a show, to go on the road and being as a real band and making music every night and with crazy people. I mean, that's the whole point of being in a band, playing live shows. So we're really looking forward to next week. It starts on Wednesday. No, it's in 2 weeks. Oh, is it? No. I'm as you see, I'm a little bit. I'm looking for the word now. It's okay.
Oh, that's quite all right. But still, I mean, it's great to see that you are on such a big tour. You know, just like getting all of this going on there. I mean, with Eskimo Callboy and being able to hit all over Europe. I imagine with having 3 albums out and with EPs and all that great stuff, that it's a bit of a challenge to be able to make a set list for the tour.
That's right. And also, we only have 30 minutes. It's a package of 4 bands. It's Eskimo Callboy, Palisades from the US, and Her Name in Blood from Japan, and us. And so we got 30 minutes, and it's really, really hard to decide what songs should we play and which of the older ones that maybe a lot of die-hard fans want to hear, or maybe we just play new songs. Actually, at the moment we didn't have decided a set list yet. We have a practice on a rehearsal on the weekend, but maybe on the drive to the first show we're creating a set list. We can't decide.
Yeah, again, you know, with having so much material already and having a 30-minute support slot, I mean, it's going to be a challenge to be able to play all the songs that you want to play, and especially with playing 30 minutes, I mean, as soon as you're warmed up, you have to get off stage.
Yeah, but actually, I like the 30-minute set because 1 hour or maybe more than 1 hour, it's very exhausted, and you try to stay fit at the set. But when you just have 30 minutes, you can go as straight as you can, and from the first second you can bang your head off. It's because it's just half an hour, and that's also really fun.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially with the music that you guys make, I mean, being able to not have to worry about breaks, just go in and out 30 minutes and just making the crowd go wild like that. I mean, it's definitely a great way to kick it off.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, awesome. Well, with the live shows, I mean, with it being 30 minutes, do you guys have like anything special as far as like the stage show goes, or is it just more focused on the music?
Yeah, it's just on the music. We can't do any light or pyrotechnic because we are a support band. So the main band has its. So we're just getting on the stage, and bang our heads off. That's all. Being as loud as we can.
Yeah, and I definitely imagine that the new songs would definitely be coming through live, because I love the production on it, and I would imagine that the songs would work perfectly in a live setting. Yeah,
we hope the new songs will be work as well as the old ones, because our show lives from the energy and from the energy of the crowd. So yeah, we're really looking forward, and we are really nervous because our last show was, I guess, 3 months ago. So maybe we are a bit rusty, but we are really looking forward to play.
Oh, very cool, and I'm glad to see it too, because this is definitely a great album to be able to tour behind, and I imagine once more people get to experience you on being such a great European tour coming up, that the fan base will grow more, and you'll be able to really expose the rest of the world of what you guys are capable of.
Yeah, that's our biggest goal in being a band, to see the world. We also we already did Russia and the UK. That was amazing, and we really hope to, of course, the US sometimes, or maybe Japan or Australia. That's our main goal in being a band.
Yeah, and it's definitely the right approach too. I mean, again, with the great success that you guys are having through all these great shows all over the world, and being able to on such a great tour on your 3rd album already, from being relatively new, I mean, it's great to see the success that you guys are having.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, not a problem. Well, again, thank you for taking the time to do this interview. Again, as being relatively new to you, I really appreciate you taking the time to do this interview, to be able to promote the brand new album, Devil May Care, which comes out tomorrow. And I really hope that people will be able to check it out, whether they're a brand new fan or a fan from the beginning. Again, thank you for taking the time to do this.
You're really welcome. It was a pleasure for me.